Yep, Big J here. Where's the conservative Cuban? Put your glasses on, Jay. I'm gonna have a special bench press video for you guys on Sunday. I, on Sunday, I'm gonna post a fucking special bench press video for you guys. I'm gonna do something that people like Brad or Andrew or Lenny only dreamt of doing. Go check out Brad's live. If this is boring, check out the Misfits. Brad having fun on rides. He can't adult today. Brad is a really good lifter for. What do you, Chuck E. Cheese Ranch wants to know? What do you think about the steroid wingman, Proviron? Yeah, stack it. If you can afford Proviron to add to your stack, do it. That's a luxury drug. If you can afford Proviron or Mastron, do it. Brad has been roasting you all week. Eh, Brad is a family man. you're talking about two different kinds of animals. Like Brad supports any woman that needs supporting, whereas I let them support themselves. Brad thinks it's cool to like take on a homeless chick who has a son. Okay, cool. I'm all for that. As long as you got the money, you're basically paying for pussy. Okay? Let me explain why. Brad really is awesome, but if you guys think that like he's your god, just remember he's paying for pussy and he's paying for everything they bring to the table. I'm out here just homeless. I ain't paying for nobody. No. Brad wants to end the Misfits. That's fine. Go for it, brah. Misfits, come on, man. Misfits are not even a real thing. Okay. Dude, all right. I don't want to talk about anybody, but here's what I would do. And let me explain. If I wanted to be relevant on YouTube, I would go get a girl who doesn't have any income, who has dependents, and then I would bring them into my home, and then I would play internet tough guy. Come on, man. I could have a captive audience too. Imagine if I was paying for some other female to live in my house and her child, and then they were just always pumping me up. Oh, Jay, you're so good. You're so great. We love you. Okay. Then what kind of man would that make me? I got nothing. How did this beef start? What beef? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Brad's awesome. His girlfriend is awesome. His ex-wife is awesome. Okay? Brad's really tough. I mean, come on. His new girlfriend tells him how great he is. You guys don't believe her? Come on, man. Brad's awesome. Jay needs a new human toilet. Well, shit. I can afford one. Emma's hot. I guarantee you, if Emma did a feet only fans page, it would fucking make $1 million. Who buys all the weed? I don't know. What weed are you talking about? I could care less about that shit. You know? Brad said the gloves are off, so hey, whatever, man. I really didn't say anything that bad. Did I? I mean, you'd really have to read into that comment I made to make that really hurt your feelings, Brad. I really don't care. Guy wants to get butthurt, do a bunch of impersonations of me. I don't care. Fuck. I think Brad's a great guy, so if he wants to trash me, let him trash me. Let him dig himself a bigger hole. You know, he's a family guy. He wants to get a new family, whatever it costs. More power to him. That's just not my style. It's two different philosophies. Brad versus me. Like Brad's not a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy. It's just two different philosophies. Like one guy doesn't pay for shit, and another guy is willing to pay child support and then bring on a whole new family and then risk everything he has. So be it. That's his decision. It's not mine. I don't give two fucks. You guys are clowns. Well, whatever. If you guys think Brad is awesome, and you know, paying child support is awesome. And then taking on a whole new family, putting your economic future at risk is awesome. Great. It's just not how I run my life. With different people, no one way is better than the other. I'm not trying to say that. You got to make your own decisions. If Brad thinks that, like, you know, trashing me is his way to make himself look better, that's cool. I don't care. Oh, I'm hiccuping. The the guy's already paying child support, and now he's trying to bring in a new family. More power to him. If he's got the money, let him do it. That's his prerogative. I'm not one to judge. I mean, who really cares about what another man does with his paycheck? I mean, you got to make your own decisions. If if you're willing to pay child support and then take on the risk of a new family, more power to you. You know, I can't say Brad's a bad guy. You know, Brad's doing this wrong, Brad's doing that wrong. No, he's his own man. He's making his own decisions. So it is what it is. You know, everyone has to make their own choices in life. You know, you want to get burned for child support? That's your decision. I don't care. You want to take on a new family and take new risks? That's your decision. I don't give a fuck. I'm just here to offer information. You know? Really don't care. So I'm being passive aggressive. Well, not really. I just don't give two fucks about what Brad does with his life. He wants to trash me on his page. That's fine. I really don't care. Imitate me? Oh, I'm looking for a cooling station. I need a beer. I need a cigarette. Those are all true things. That's what makes it funny. But, and we can all laugh at that. But, you know, so we can laugh at me, ha ha ha. But at the end of the day, Brad is you know, just, he's his own man. I can't make his life decisions for him, and he's not going to make my life decisions for me. So does that make one of us wrong or one of us right? No, not really. It is what it is. So, you know, live and let live, man. If he wants to, you know, treat relationships like they're disposable and pay child support on previous relationships and then take on new relationships, that's on him, man. That ain't none of my business. None of my business whatsoever. You know, I just have lived my life where I never paid child support and I never will. So, hardy har har. It is what it is. Who really cares? You got to live your own life the way you see fit. So, I really don't care. I mean, right. Donkey Kong Fitness, Jay versus Brad for Father of the Year. Well, I'll make my case. I've never abandoned a family. Um, that's all I got to say about that. So, Brad likes to be a family guy. So you guys gonna criticize Brad for wanting to be a family guy? It's almost an honorable thing. Think think about it for a second. Um, all of us guys who who have left children across America, um, is it really that bad that Brad's willing to marry them and take care of them and support your children? No, it's not. It's great. He, he can't criticize Brad. He's actually doing America a service, like picking up fucking, you know, he takes on other men's problems. So my hat's off to Brad. I love Brad. Great guy. You know? So I'm a bad guy because I'm not married and I don't have all these bills. Okay, you can take that side too. Whatever you want, man. It's a free country. Pick your side. I don't really care. You know? I think it's awesome. You know? America wouldn't work if it wasn't for men like Brad with steady income that take on single moms with you know, kids born out of wedlock. We need that. Hey, at least they're not on welfare. Brad supporting them. So how can I criticize that? Brad, Brad is a good guy, man. Stop trashing Brad. Hold on. Taco Queen made a comment here. Are you angry at Brad because he has a stable income, nice home, average looking girlfriend, and has people that care about him? I object to that because the Taco Queen's pretty hot. I mean, I can't get a girl in her 20s. Valerie's pretty fucking hot. So let's get one thing straight. Brad's getting a decent piece of ass, a real good piece of ass. In fact, maybe for a 40-year-old guy, a great piece of ass. But you got to think about your life as young soldiers in this world as a business perspective. Do you want to work so hard to be like Brad, or would you rather your life easier? Think about it like that. I mean, Valerie is a nice woman, a good woman, good mother, good girlfriend, but you got to look at Brad's fucking history, okay? This might be Brad's last chance. So maybe Brad struck gold with this one. But dude, I know how Brad thinks. Brad could wind up single tonight and be in a serious, committed, monogamous relationship 2 weeks from now. He doesn't really care. He's one of those guys that has to have a girlfriend, and he doesn't like the single scene. But you know what? So the single scene is bullshit. So good for Brad. How can you criticize him? I think Brad Brad is actually doing well for himself, as long as he doesn't mind paying off that child support and taking on a new family. You know, if he's got the income for that, how can we criticize that? I think it's great. I mean, think about it. If you could afford it, wouldn't you do it? I mean, don't you guys want to be like Brad? I mean, come on. Brad's kind of a badass, like with that hair, those tattoos. You know, he's 200 pounds. He deadlifts 400. You know, he's got a hot chick. Seems like a good deal to me. I don't have a problem with Brad. I just think that you know, that's his decision, and we're not here to judge other people's decisions. If he thinks that's the best thing for him, who the fuck are we? We need to just sit back, shut up. You know, Brad's got muscles, he's got tattoos, got a good job. He's getting some good pussy. You know, good for Brad. So all you guys hating on Brad, that's stupid. According to Brad, he can afford it. Brad can afford it. So who are you guys to judge Brad? Brad seems to think he has the world by the balls. And that who are you guys to say he doesn't? That's my question. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just trying to tell you guys that there's many ways to skin a cat. Like, you could be a cold-hearted cynic like me that believes that love's never going to last, and you can wind up single and alone for your whole life. Or you can be like a guy like Brad that has faith in human culture, and that someday he's going to find that one that's not going to leave him and burn him for money. So make your own decision. Do you want to be a cold-hearted cynic like me and wind up like a fat, drunk, single truck driver that's just going to be alone for the rest of his life? Or you can be a guy like Brad that just puts faith in people and loves people and trusts that, you know what, the last relationship I was in may have been bad, but I think the next one's going to be the right one. So it's up to you guys. And there's something in between, too. You don't have to go from one extreme to the other. There's always the in between. Like, you can be a little bit like Jay or a little bit like Brad and find something in the middle. Maybe that's the right course for you. It's not my decision. It's your life. So you pick the right destination for your life. Huh. Where's Jimmy Luds at? Yeah. I'm not here to judge. I'm just trying to show you guys that there's different options for different people with different thoughts. And you have to think about things. You don't have to be like me. You don't have to be a lonesome trucker who doesn't trust women, who thinks all women are out to burn a guy. You don't. You absolutely don't. But, you know, it's just my opinion. I personally, I trust the statistics. 50% of first-time marriages are done. And second-time marriages are at about a 75% failure. So, you know, if you're one of those guys that thinks, oh, that's never going to happen to me, okay, go for it, man. Maybe you're a great guy and it's not going to happen to you. You know, more power to you if you think you're that guy that it's never going to happen to you. You know? Think about it for a second. Think, well, 50% of all men wind up in a situation like Brad. Okay, That's cool. Play your odds. And then, you know, you try and go at it a second time, and it's more like 75%. Wind up like Brad. More power to you. It's not my life to live. It's yours. So just because I'm a cold-hearted cynic doesn't mean it's not going to work out for somebody else. You know, plenty of people find true love in, having that child with on the third time. Who am I to say it can't work? If I had a crystal ball, I could make a ton of money, but I don't. Let's just say, 20, 30, 40 years from now, Brad is still in the same relationship. Okay, great. I would be happy for him. I'm a gambling man. I trust the odds. And I personally don't. I've lost all faith in humanity. And maybe that's what makes me a cold-hearted cynic. Okay. I can live with that. But I'd rather trust the odds and be a gambling man than wind up playing the odds and wind up looking like a fool. Man, and Brad's impersonations of me are great. If Brad keeps doing impersonations of me, that would be the ultimate compliment. Can't wait. But, eventually, if you're with a decent woman, your woman is going to be like, you're a dipshit. Why are you obsessed with this guy? I'm here with you now, and I've got my child. I want you to pay more attention to me and my child. So it is what it is. Grape Gorilla is still on the internet. No, if anything I've done with anything but compliment Brad tonight, because Brad is something I admire in people. He still has faith in the human culture, whereas I've given up. Brad still has faith that this one is going to be the right one. So, whatever. If Brad wants to think I'm, doing anything but that's Brad. That's him, man. Brad loves people. Brad loves women. Brad loves relationships. I got nothing against that. Especially, they're two great people. So who's gonna put that down? Two great people getting together. Maybe they didn't find each other at 18. So what? Now they found each other. Maybe it'll last forever. And then 20 years from now, you guys are going to say, "Oh, Jay, you're a clown. Jay, you were wrong." Okay. Well, that'll be my cross to bear. I'm just talking about statistics that people don't stay together forever. So putting all your eggs in one basket just isn't a good philosophy. So whatever. %80 of statistics are wrong. Okay. Keep believing that. You're a homeless trucker. What do you know about philosophy? I don't know shit about philosophy. Obviously, I've done everything wrong when it comes to family life, right? I've done everything wrong. So don't listen to me. But I can look around and know people that aren't doing it right. It's like when people say, "Well, you don't have kids. What the fuck do you know about being a parent?" Well, I don't need to fucking eat a piece of shit to know it tastes like dog shit. So who really cares? If Brad and his girlfriend are having a good time for right now, that's all that matters. And Brad really doesn't care what the end of it is. At the end of the day, you got to be happy with yourself and the decisions you made. So, whatever. The facts don't matter. At the end of the day, you got to be happy. So, you're either happy or you're not. And you can be like me, be like a miserable homeless trucker. I never supported a fucking woman. I never paid for no fucking ungrateful kids. Great. Label me that. That's fine. But on the opposite end of the spectrum is there's other people that do the exact opposite. And we're all on this planet together, and you got to realize that who really cares as long as you're happy? And if Brad's happy, I'm happy, who cares? Who's to say who's doing it right? You know? I'm not saying I'm doing it right. I'm not saying he's doing it right. But you got to do what's best for you. And I think for the most of you clowns, you got to think about your wallet. And maybe if you're thinking about your wallet, you might want to keep your dick in your pants, or at least use a condom, or get a vasectomy, and not wind up getting burned by some chick that's just going to use you for child support. So in the future, she can better her standard of living without your ass around. Because that's the game that's being played, is women have kids to better their own situation. Women, they may say, oh, it's my child, I love my child. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Women have kids to better their wallet. And if they find some clown that's willing to take on their kid, cha-ching, they just won the game, because you play to win the game. So if women are having kids to better their situation, how can you blame them for finding a guy who's going to take them on, with an extended family? You can't. They're playing to win the game. You play to win the game. And if life is a game, the way women play the game is they have kids, and they really don't care who's paying for them. They're just not going to pay for them themselves. They're going to get the biological father or some new guy or both. And if they can get both to pay, that's how they win the game. They get both to pay. And if you guys don't see that, you're living through fucking rose-colored glasses. Because if you were a woman, you would be getting fucking child support, welfare, food stamps, Section 8 housing, and then you're going to take on a boyfriend who's going to help you out and pay for shit just so he has steady pussy. And that's how you win the game as a woman in this modern day culture. And if you guys don't see that, you're living through rose-colored glasses. But hey, God bless you. You guys that want to fucking think, oh, we're going to have a family. We're going to love each other. We're going to be together. And go for it, man. Take your chances. I mean, if there weren't people that thought like that, the Democratic Party would be dead. If there weren't people like you, we would need fucking EBT cards. We would need Section 8 housing. or any of that. But guys like you that think, oh, I'm in love, I'm the one. Any guy who thinks he's the one is a fool. Because if she's burned some guy before, and you think she's not going to burn you, okay. I can't help you, man, because you think you're the one. You're that special guy that this chick isn't going to burn. Okay? Go ahead, keep thinking that. That it's the American dream to have a family and get a house, white picket fence. We're going to get a dog. Go for it, man. Go for it. I encourage you. But mark my words. There'll be some guy after you that's moving in that house, and that slut is getting your child support, and you're paying for fucking meat and potatoes, and she's feeding that kid fucking mac and cheese or fucking, whatever, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And then she's going to the bar on what's left over to find a new fool. And if you guys don't think that's the way America works, God bless you. God bless you. If you don't think women play that game, God bless you. Keep living the dream. Where you think, well, this is the one, man. I'm the one. Any guy who thinks he's special, that the woman's not going to burn him, is the next jackass. So anyway, if you guys disagree with me, there's really not much I can say, because you guys are already brainwashed. So, Jay, date only virgins. I didn't say that. I'm just saying, if you knock up a chick, you're in for one hell of a ride. Because I'm willing to bet, statistically, after she has your second child, she's going to file. And if you don't believe me, look up the statistics. Most women file after they have 2 babies, because that's how they can benefit and not work the whole rest of their life. Once they got one man pegged down on 2 children, they're done. You're done. And then they can find a guy that romance them and fuck them and treat them like they're their first wife. So anyway, do what you're gonna do. Donkey Kong Fitness. Jay is not only a father figure, he's our lawyer. Well, I'm a horrible father figure. But yeah, I'm a good lawyer. Never trust a split tail. It is what it is. I'm thirsty. Right, split tail is a fucking female. One that's had an axe to her crotch. If you trust a split tail, you're a fucking moron. Read these comments. Some of you guys that don't see the big picture, that with modern day society and modern day legal system, you're just a tool so these women can prosper. You're only fucking lying to yourself. So go ahead, man. Don't listen to me. Go get married. Go have a kid. Go have 2 kids. I'm willing to bet after the second child, you'll be in divorce court. And then you'll move on and you'll be supporting some other fucking slut that has kids from some other guy that's getting child support. See what I'm saying? It's the way the system works. If you guys don't agree with that, I can't help you. Right, no one is listening to me. Then I guess I better go. But trust me, lads. Get your vasectomy or use condoms. And then don't ever fall for a bitch that has kids.